Finally, a reason to pay taxes. I know this seems like a strange topic, but this actually happened a few years ago. They actually started something called Furusato. I think it's actually called Furusato Nozei. But basically, the idea is you pay extra taxes, and then the state or whatever city gives you something back in return as kind of a gift. And I thought this was really good, but I actually found a few more details about it and some other things that I think make it even better. So let's check it out. So I saw this website earlier today. Apparently they have other things like you can win a camera, I guess. I don't know if that's a contest or not, but it basically explains this. And what I thought was really interesting and useful is the fact that not only can you get things back, but you can actually deduct this from your taxes. So the money that you spent on this gift or whatever, you can actually deduct it up to a certain point, of course, which makes this even better. And of course, each city has one of these, but you can donate to cities that aren't your own. So if you live in Tokyo, you could donate to Osaka, for example, and get their prize if you like their prize better. Or gift better. So here's some things, like the number one is Hokkaido Yube Tsucho Wagyu beef sirloin steak set. I don't know what that is. It's a special type of beef, Wagyu, that just means Japanese beef, but usually when they label something Wagyu, it means like a really high quality beef. I know in America they always say Kobe beef, but actually in Japan there's different types besides just from Kobe. There's other areas that are also famous for beef. So I'm guessing this is a very nice type, but I'm not that familiar with it, to be honest. It's 30,000 yen for those that aren't in Japan. That's about $300, I guess, or maybe 300 euros. I don't know what the exchange rate is now, but it's about that. Other things, they have ice cream, crab from Hokkaido. That looks good. Water. Come on, you need to do something better than that. Hotel voucher of Sorinawa Kita Yuzawa. What? Forest. I don't know about that one. And venison, more steak. So I like this because I like steak. But you can see here they have different things. Like there's one for meats, fruits, crab, shrimp, etc., seafood, vegetables, alcohol, beverages. Let me see what kind of alcohol they have. I imagine it's a bunch of sake and other things. Ooh, Junmaishu. It's a type of sake, I believe. Yeah, sounds good. Sake made without alcohol or sugar. Really? It has no alcohol or sugar? Oh, maybe it's just not made with it. I don't know. Let's see. Barrel sake. Crafted beer set. Come on now. This is just normal beer you can buy at a grocery store. Be more creative. I understand you're maybe a small village, but step it up. Let's look at some other stuff though. I'm tired of looking at that. Let's see. Flavoring and oil. Saucepan sets. Come on now. Travel. Have any good trips? Ooh, onsens. That looks good. Hotel vouchers for Nagano. That's good, especially in winter. Hotel voucher of Ryokan in Inawashiro town. I don't know where that is. But yeah, lots of these look pretty good, to be honest. I like those. And there's some other ones like artwork. I don't know what they have here. Glass pendant crafting experience. That's pretty good, and it's only 15,000 yen. So it's about $150. So assuming you could get that back on your taxes, I think that's pretty good. There's some other stuff in there. It looks all right. That basket. Come on now. You need to step it up. Some of these are good. I think some of these prefectures are doing a good job. Some of them really need to get something better. Think a little bit harder. I know a few years ago there was a prefecture that was offering computers. Obviously you had to donate lots of money to get the computer, but I thought that was a pretty good one. But some of these are so-so. Body care, what is it? It's just water and soaps and things. Come on. But actually the best one I've ever seen is this one. It says Japanese city offering authentic handcrafted swords in exchange for tax payments. I don't know if they're still doing this, but they did this last year apparently. and they had a handcrafted sword made by a sword master. It says, in the case of Seki, donators are tempted with one of the legendary swords that the area has been famous for producing for nearly 700 years. Who is it? Yes, this sword is crafted by a 63-year-old Mitsutoshi Ogawa, the successor of 60 generations of sword-making techniques and artistry, and a crafted, important, intangible cultural asset of Seki City. 60 generations? I can't think anything has been going on for 60 generations. That seems shocking. So I'm guessing that's of high quality. You can see it here. I don't know if this is the actual one. Stop taking blurry photos. I imagine it's gonna look even worse on my page when I render this to videos, but just looking at it now with my own eyes, this picture looks terrible. Here's a smaller one you can get for 1,000,000 yen. 1,000,000 yen is like $10,000, so that's a lot. But it is handcrafted, so there you go. And other people commented, but if you think I can't afford, 1,000,000 yen, they do have some cheaper stuff here. So here they have for 20,000 yen various knives. So I think that's kind of cool. I think these are, I'm not sure if those are swords or they just look like swords. These are actually cool. I want some of these. They're the scissors, but the handles look like swords. So I think they have lots of good stuff there. Whatever this, I don't know what Seki City did, but if they're still doing it, advertise that and put that on there. That's cool. They need to do more things like that. I think they should do more things like that. But to be honest, I think Japanese people probably aren't interested in the same things I am. So for them, I think meats and fish and rice are more interesting. So I don't know. I just thought this was a really cool thing, and I hope in other countries they try this, because I think it's actually a good idea. Get me to pay my taxes. I'm actually thinking of doing this. Actually, I already do pay my taxes. Leave me alone. I'm paying my taxes. But anyways, tell me if you enjoy this, and leave me a comment and a like if you do. And until next time, see you.